The person who designed Authorial, her name is Lennon. You'll see me replying to her on Twitter. Her name is Mombot on there. And she does some amazing, let me close this. She does amazing work. The reason why I went with her is I saw that she was, here, let me move up close. I saw she was available, and I told her, I need someone who can make a character to convey their emotions. Convey emotions through their face. So that's what I'm doing here, as you can see. And she worked so hard to make everything about Authorial come true. And so I'm very appreciative to her. I tell her all the time, I honestly wish that I could work with her again, but given despite how much her work is worth, it's not really worth it to her. And it looks like she actually got a job, so that's really good because she's amazing. Like, she's just tier 1 incredible. But yeah, she brought this to life, and I'm glad because it's a very involved character. And the fact that I am working to be worthy of the heart and effort she put in, just like I do for Falk when Falk draws a picture. I call her Authorial's mom because she has captured Authorial's essence in pictures, and so I refer to her that way. And so I try my best to make
NPCs, cards are up. NPCs, cards are up.
We're actually
or
PCs.
Player characters. Fuck. Same shit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Authorial, yeah, nothing. We have much work to do. What a strange feeling to actually be busy for once. It is a good day when the sun is there to greet us. Marco Venom?
That's the one I thought of.
Did we suffer any damage?
It does not appear so.
Wow, Vertaki. Wow. I'll talk about her in a moment.
Door's still locked.
That is good, then. Forgive me for a moment. I'm starting RP, but I'd like to talk to you, Vertaki. If you're still here. Good, then. It looks
Yes,
like...
we were not a target of last night.
Whatever it was quite a bustle. And concerning. Do you know what all occurred and what the cause was?
I do not.
Well, then it is time for us, I imagine, to go see what is all in the marketplace. And the noise all the humans are going to make about it. I'm sure they will teach us. They cannot help talking about anything that has occurred. So, for those of you who don't know here,
Perhaps.
Vertoki is one of the most, sorry if I do my accent while trying to talk. Thank you, Hoyt, for the gift to Vertaki. She is a absolute wonderful all-around artist. She sculpts, she draws, she streams, she's amazing. Tea, then? If able.
Fable.
Hmm.
We shall see.
We shall see. I see Aldo is still about, so at least that much is... Well, it makes me wonder at your timing in regards to what you asked me about Wolver. It seems fitting, then. So, many years ago, I found her because I was looking for a sculptor. And she did this absolutely gorgeous little toothless sculpture. Actually, quite a few of them. Like, I think she sent me like 7 of them. One that was about this big. Well, that all, then, is unchanged. Let us greet our friends.
Morning, ladies.
Greetings.
Might be starting pretty soon.
I see. We shall look forward to them, then.
Mexican coin. Yeah, I think we got a good lineup tonight.
Wonderful. That is her sarcastic wonderful.
What does that mean? Go to the lineup.
That means that they have a number of fights of which they will probably steal an immense amount of money from people who don't know better than to bet against the Brascos. Hello, Mom. I think Mom actually has one of them, or a couple of them. And we don't know it's gang violence yet, so we're actually waiting to find out. By the way, Mom, if my voice sounds a little weird because I'm changing the tone, that's because my throat is hurt. Thanks, Mom, for subscribing to me. Thanks, Hoyd, for the gift stuff. Excuse me, I'm going to cough here. No slurpies yet, Hoyd. I will get you your Slurpee soon enough. It has to be earned in RP. For those of you who don't know, who are visiting now, Hoyd... Oh, perfect. I am filled with the joy of morning and sunlight. The perfect time to enjoy a satisfying tea. Oh, Rin.
Morning.
We did see you about early.
Take care of this to you. Yeah, I mean, kind of slept here. Give me a second, I'll be with you shortly. I just need to...
There is no rush. We are halves.
We're in.
Morning.
I thought it.
Yes.
Yesterday evening in the market, there was a
The guy with Kate? Yeah, he already left.
Okay.
tea merchant.
Oh.
I acquired some new tea. She should wish to try.
I will wish to try.
I have brought with me jasmine.
I cannot wait. I am excited. Oh, that is a lovely scent. Oh,
Good morning. Morning, I'll be with you shortly.
thank you.
I was just wondering if Christos was around.
Yeah, he is out back. I believe Quinn and Chris is out talking. They should be out.
Oh yes, it's just a flower.
No, I'll be
We
back
can
later.
just sit and wait for now. It shouldn't be long, maybe? I don't know.
You can tell she's pleased because she's standing upright.
Ren, where did you say
Yeah.
Christos was?
He is out just in the back, talking to Quinn. Can I get you anything?
We would like 2 waters. Heated, please. To prepare tea.
Heated water, sure, yeah. Give me a minute.
Usually he puts it in a pan and boils it. It will be 10 copper for each of us.
I know. Ignore me. I'm just getting something invisible. No big deal.
One wonders
Alright,
at his
give me a
sanity.
minute. Oh, please, I'm broken. Please don't do this.
Did he just put it in the cups before he heated it?
He didn't need that.
Alright. Up a bit. Right, yeah, that's gonna be 10 copper.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You should probably sit down for a little bit. May take a minute.
Very.
That's
That
not what we
table's
usually
clean
do.
right there.
Oh.
That table over there is clean.
Thank you.
Alright, you could just, if you want, you could just stay here. Can't do much. Just gotta let it warm up a bit.
Rin, we are elves. We do not mind waiting.
Ah,
Being impatient is a problem for mortals.
now that you mention it, yeah. I'm still having a hard time grasping the concept of living for. How long do you say elves live for?
There is not an end to our lives, except that which comes through misfortune.
Then that sounds kind of rough to deal with, you would think, maybe.
This is beyond
I don't know, the
belief.
idea of unlimited life. I don't know. How does an elf
You are an elf. You will find this answer for yourself, Rin.
knowing me, I'll probably just die in battle, which I mean, is fair. I think the water's ready. Give me a minute. There you go. Sorry for the wait.
Thank you. We will have to wait for the cups to no longer be on fire, so we'll wait.
Well,
Usually, just as a
Take your
piece of advice, Christos will heat it in a pan first and then pour it into the mugs. Nice.
sorry, it's my technically second day. I'm still learning the ropes.
We
My
understand.
apologies.
That is all. That is why I told you. It is no
do better.
demarcation upon your own skill. Everything is a learning opportunity.
I at least don't think
You
I messed
really
up
do.
this stew. Speaking of, I should probably check on it.
Ow.
Indeed.
Well then. No reason to waste the opportunity to brew. Lethal, would you hand over your mug so that I may... Consider it an opportunity to temper. Shall we, since the young gentleman has seen fit to clean? Ow. You too, Strax. I hope you have a good time. I must admit some amount of pleasure. This opportunity to meet with one of our fellow elves who is now employed here. Imagine all of the wonderful opportunities we shall now have. The delightful conversations that are but barely within reach. Here you are. Here you are, Hoyd. Oh, it is a delicate thing, isn't it?
All that.
Like a child getting their name. That might be a little bit too much excitement. Let us see. Oh,
Hello.
the first time one is allowed to explore it outside of the grange.
Didn't get to catch your name. I heard Chris's talking.
Leo.
Hi, Leo.
When you can leave the house for the first time,
Ren.
unaccompanied
Yeah.
by your parents.
Sorry if I'm an inconvenience.
What event here compares to that? You don't mean
None.
meeting?
Just finished the stew.
What human event could compare to such a thing?
Upstairs for
How long do they live?
to clean anything up. You
I haven't cleaned
Their
upstairs yet.
entire lifetime
the steal.
could fit in that time before we allow children freedom. 120? Most of them barely make it through their 40s, if they're lucky. You have noticed, have you not? Out of all we have seen, how many would you call aged into their 4th decade? The Lady Anne, who speaks Elvish, and not a single other.
Good morning, Rin.
Those who work within the scribe, perhaps.
Would you like anything? The stew's finished.
Yes, I'd like a couple of
Their
biscuits and then
version
just
of
enough
a
time mixing the
cultivated life.
sure. To the one bowl. Yeah.
Working minute.
125 or so. Yeah, I thought you'd like that, Owen. That was for you.
Morning, you two.
Good morning, Master Thessia.
Or-
What brings you about to this wonderful establishment in the morning?
I'm getting food for myself and my servant, currently.
Servant?
Yes. You know the elf who, well, he claimed he was nameless. The sickly one, just in rags. Who
Yes,
Slept on that bench.
I do recall him.
Oh, yeah.
I did not realize he had found employment. That is a kindness of you to do.
Yes. It's no trouble at all. I had an extra spare room and I can't bear to see him waste away. And he was legible, so figured it
Legible.
must be mutually beneficial.
I'm glad you had such a easy time reading him,
Chicken, and so this bowl looks a bit
That's her
messy.
making fun of him.
Too much chicken, so you'll notice that.
given that he was legible.
And sorry for the mess.
Right. It's no trouble.
Elusive picked up
30
on it.
coppers, right?
Yeah, 15 per.
Very well.
The best are the ones that fly unappreciated. They seem to be a particular skill of mine.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Ithoriel?
I was saying it is good of you to care for one of your own kin.
Oh, yes, well, it's no trouble at all. I try to help when I can. When I can.
It is a kindness for a noble to notice those beneath them. Rare it is here in the city.
I'm alright, thank you.
I feel like it's just common decency. Not let someone starve to death if you have a way to help it.
The fact that it is common is what makes
So,
it
we'll
rare.
head upstairs to start cleaning.
I suppose.
Hmm.
It is a show of your true character, Meridal.
Aye, that it is.
Please. You're flattering me now. But, thank you either way. Good to see you, up and about, Lethel. I was afraid that you would not wake up.
And why would that be?
Now look at her head tilt.
You sort of just fell asleep.
while we were having our chat.
Yes, well, it was a lovely wine and good company, and I felt at ease.
If you say so, but I've never known myself to be a great conversationalist. Is there a trash can in here, Christos?
Over there.
Ah, yes. But thank you regardless.
Morning, Mirandel.
It was a lovely, lovely evening. Morning, Christos.
Sit down.
You'll be happy to know this stew is not.
Sorry, I'm a bit just buzzing around
Good.
today.
You're able to cook it?
Hope it doesn't come off as Kurt. But
It doesn't look as good as yours. Does,
Morning,
but
Quinn.
I followed the directions.
Morning.
As I could remember, and I don't
Early
think
today.
Let me see what I need to add.
I am, yes.
She knows exactly what I'm thinking.
You added all the ingredients, correct? All the right ingredients?
Yeah.
So that if
So
anything came up in the
basically
evening,
when,
I'd be more
I
free.
had all the ingredients. I did all the rolling. It
Oh,
became
well,
11 for
You haven't seen Ithoriel yet, have you?
base.
Mhm.
I have
12
not,
for
no.
the extra
But if I
toppings,
see him, I'll let him know you're
15
asking
for
for
the
him.
senses. So it's
No,
not,
it's
you know,
not
perfect
what
recreation,
I was
but
asking,
should be good
just
enough
curious.
for somebody who's just
I'd
learning
say
Oh,
that would equate to
all right.
Christos
Then
on
I will not
an entire
tell him
day
that
like
you asked.
yesterday, so you did good.
Hark, who is this stranger with long hair like a maiden but lacks an orange shirt? I'm deeply confused. Do we
It's
know
not
you,
bad.
good sir?
Hey, Jack.
Well,
I'll get
It's
you.
not bad at
come
all.
along, guardsmen. We have
Thank you.
Can I steal
errands to
Rin
run.
now?
Hey, I
One
just
of the
um,
pits, like I said.
Hello there, Mendel.
No there. You all have a
you
great
don't want a
day.
drink?
We should do it.
It's Quinn. Not Quinn. Rin's
We're
cooking.
glad to hear that you had a good
He's a
time
good house husband.
in your relaxing evening with Miranda.
Well, like we said,
Right.
I'll be the housewife and you be the
So, let's
the
get this done.
limestone armor that I'm waiting for.
Well, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go make sure that
Yeah.
the code doesn't need to be sewn in.
She's embarrassed.
Sure thing. I'll get the stew readied up for you.
Hey, Yadvik. Have a good evening, my dear.
Oh, you can get yourself.
Do you need the L?
2 cups.
Christos.
I told you before,
How
Ithoriel.
much is, Christus, how much is
Is
a
it-
bottle?
Wine for business. Tea
What?
for pleasure.
Oh, a bottle.
Answer his question first.
Well,
Where can I get some business wine?
a bottle of wine is a bit more like if you want cheap wine, it's 50 copper for a bottle of wine.
Wine.
If you want a larger thing of ale, it can give in a bottle.
This is Ithoriel teasing her.
Get you a bottle
We're
of
just gonna
ale
do
for
this
about
elvish stare thing at each other.
I don't think we'd ever want to be in a situation where we share wine, Ithoriel.
I think I am saddened.
You should be relieved.
Patch him up the best you can. You probably need it.
I will. I was just asking if you needed that one or if I can take him.
Oh, I think it'll be fun for the morning.
Cool. Do you want to hang out at the
I'm
pits,
being
Rin?
You've been working
Captain.
already enough.
Oh, look at him.
Alright, we'll be right
Trust
back.
me, that's me every day.
Alright, shall we?
Jack, do you need anything? And
Let me just grab my blade.
you're looking less like a skull today.
Ithoriel.
Lethal.
How do you find the tea?
It is subtle in a way that I have not had for some time. Like a reminder of being out in the forest. Becoming familiar with the plants and the animals about and them familiar with you.
Catch this, I think.
And awakening in a morning like many others. Peaceful and quiet,
After all, we are owned by the
but not alone. You are where you belong.
So whichever place you think is most safe. We can keep it down in the cellar, but that's all we can do.
I don't think she expected that serious of an answer from Ithoriel. What she said is basically it tastes like home to her. Her home is the forest, so she makes a lot of infusions. This is an infusion, not a tea, technically.
Mr. Christoph, I got done
One
cleaning
thing,
upstairs.
Good, then you're good then. Thank you for the help.
Ithoriel.
And
I
Jack.
don't really know what else
Be
to
careful
do.
around the night.
I
Careful
believe I
on
shall have to
roads.
get more jasmine tea then.
We will look forward to it, and the sharing of it, as you
Don't care
said,
about your
for
money.
pleasure.
They'll just go right after you. They're not like the skulls. They're merciless. And
I am surprised by the number of people we
be
have
quiet.
coming.
Close to that, actually.
Most
To
mornings,
the tavern.
it has been quiet recently. Not many visitors until after the fights are done.
Okay if I have some water?
Mm.
Sure.
But I'll leave you to your business.
I wonder if Aaron is there.
You as well, Chris.
I need to know the status of my arrows. I will need to order more. Nicholas, luckily, continues to buy them from me. I have been unable to provide the guards their complete set because of all the orders that have come in.
I hope you both are
Christos?
doing well.
We are, yes, sir. How about yourself?
Well, the competition got postponed, but it'll be happening today, so hopefully we can get the results of the art competition.
I am
Competition.
unfamiliar with what you speak.
There is an art competition of paintings, and I myself am going against my artisan rival and a couple of others. And basically, I had to make a painting in a day, and this is for some anonymous noble.
Oh, that one. The one they were discussing in the marketplace. A number of days ago.
Indeed.
Oh, I see.
Yes. It's been about 3 days now.
Well then, good luck to you.
Thank you.
That was the
I'll need it.
artwork we saw yesterday, Christos. Of Miss Hartford. Oh.
Correct.
Do you have it here now?
I do. Although...
Yes, usually it's mixed with green or black tea. Usually green tea, which makes a white, quote unquote.
Here's that barrel of wine I told you about, Chris.
Unless if you're impatient. Thank you.
It'll stay somewhere cool.
I'll place it.
Impatient.
Oh,
Mhm.
are you impatient, Lethal?
I can't believe if someone's impatient for my art. I can't believe it.
Nay, sir, it is not the case. We are elves.
I know.
Christos,
I'm just joking.
May we ask
Yes.
another question of you?
Mr. Christos,
do you happen to know what the
starting
commotion
straight here.
was last night?
Of course. What is it, Lethal?
Do you happen to know what the commotion was last night?
Oh. Multiple things, actually. Outside of the walls, there's some invaders. Can't describe them too much because I didn't see them myself. They took down the mightiest
Empire.
of... I would think so. But they just seemed more like monsters to me, by the way that they were described. No, these were fast, in the dark. They were able to take down the mightiest of
Drag.
fighters.
Go on,
Apparently, you cut them all you want, their limbs or whatever, but they would still come fighting at you. You'd have to chop off the head. They're afraid of fire.
How
There's
was that
something else
recognized?
besides Imperials to worry about now?
The fighters. There was one that came in Eli, the cloak that, along with the two others, he got slashed in the back. A long ways. He's a big man,
I thought those were Imperials.
so I'm not sure exactly what went on, but outside the walls there's that, and inside of the walls there was serpents everywhere.
Serpents.
I'd be careful.
I do not think I have met a serpent.
You don't meet them, they meet you. If you've done trouble against them.
What a
Running
preposterous
around in the night on the
statement.
rooftops. If you've done something to go after them, they won't try to get you for your coin. They won't try to threaten you. No, they'll just stab you in the back or try to poison you through any other means.
It is good then to
So-
be of little interest to anybody about here.
Something you need? Sorry.
Hmm.
Only from Christos right now.
We are
And be
after
careful,
all nothing but halves.
be careful to not get too close to the skulls, because they're in a war with the serpents right now.
We are close with nobody, Christos.
Then I think you both will be well. I just like to give the warning.
Understood. Thank
It's
you.
my job, after all. Everyone comes here for safety. Enjoy your tea. Gregor.
Now we know. At least part of the story.
Fish are scared today. Pulled out only 4.
Given what happened yesterday in the afternoon, I hope that will not reflect upon us.
Yesterday.
I guess we will see if one gets a visit.
5 each, correct? 20.
I
Somehow,
don't see why it would reflect upon us.
somehow I imagine I am beneath notice.
Outside good and
'Tis after all I am a Fletcher and nothing more.
You don't need to, but go right ahead if you need to. And Gregor,
Mm.
keep safe out there, alright?
You as well.
Nothing.
Yes.
We shall be about then. I have no plans for the day other than to speak to our wayward blacksmith and see where my arrows are. Don't look at me like that.
You have your pets, Isabel.
Oh, and now there are more. Whatever shall I call them then? Yes, the servants of Ash.
Favorite too, I suppose.
To wine then? Christos, have a good day. Naver.
Keep safe.
Oh yes.
Best of luck in your competition.
We will be unnoticed as
Thank
we
you.
always are. Unworthy of the betters to see us.
And the result will most likely be around noon, so look forward to that in the market district.
Oh.
oh, sorry if I'm in your way.
You were not, try it. It was the big one who was coming through the door who could barely fit.
Um,
Shall we then?
okay.
I will go
Best of Ariel.
indulge in the human
I'm
pastime.
going to sweep some dust off over there.
Okay.
I don't want to get your shoes dirty.
Oh, that is a kindness
You
of
have
you
really
to offer.
nice shoes.
Thank you. So do you.
They're not that nice.
That is true. It was a kindness.
The castle only gives us a little bit.
Well, of course. You are, after all, a peasant.
I'm a servant.
You are lower than a peasant, then. It is good you have clothing. In some places, they wouldn't even bother with that much. They would just sell you on the street.
True. That's true.
Did that thing just walk by and say
Wait
oi?
till you're done with your conversation.
I believe it
Sweep off.
attempted a greeting.
Oh. That's what counts for a greeting with it? Well, it's one syllable, so I guess it fits. That's about all that can fit inside of the tiny head it has. I think I have reached the point where I need to move on before I say more things.
Indeed. Your jug is now full, Athoriel.
My jug is now full.
Have a good day.
So that was a little reminder that Athoriel has a maximum amount of tolerance for mortals. And if it gets exceeded, she starts activating her major detriment. Her major RP detriment, I should say, which is a hate of living of mortals. She hates the short-lived. Or, technically she despises them.
The pits will become less popular now that there is blood in the street.
Now, the opposite, I imagine. People will be looking for a distraction. The more blood, the merrier. That is, after all, how their towns end up in ruin. How many times do you think this has happened in this land? It was not even a generation or two ago when this land was at war. It was the very king who claimed this castle, who put an end to it. And now it is not even 8 decades later, and another war has come. This one more final than the last one.
More final, but I
His name is
cannot
Damien.
know until it is over, surely.
Oh, it will be final for them.
Even still. Humans have a way of surviving things.
Oh, they will survive. After all, it is humans who are coming. Just more of them. It does not matter the clothing they wear, or the colors they fly. They're all awful. They will bring death and destruction wherever they go, in whatever form it will take. These ones chop down trees, and then wonder why their farmlands lie foul. Within a few decades. Those ones burn everything, and then wonder why they have to continue expanding, and why everybody hates them.
But then it shall be Gradia soon. Ugh, I despise the heat.
Oh, you just need to wear less, like they do. There are some fine spider silks, and that, I forget the name of the tailor. There is one particular house that is quite skilled at it. What was the name of them? That was the name. Oh, it has been too long, I cannot remember. I have seen one of them walking about, but something very light, almost effervescent. They use it down in the southern reaches of Ejmithalos. It is their summer wear.
Of course it is. I'm not sure it would suit my demeanor, but
Oh, it would suit any breep. It would suit any with a pleasing shape. And it would suit any who look at them even more. This, after all, what makes it so popular down there. Them and their hot tubs.
I thought
It was wonderfully relaxing after a long day out in the woods. To go into one of their shared
surely
hot tubs
You've experienced such a thing.
Of course. When in Gratia. Do as the
I've never
Gratia.
been.
Oh. But it is positively divine.
It's fine.
The lightest of silk that has a gentle stickiness about it. It clings to your skin as you sweat through the day. It does not chafe, but pleasingly settles upon you. Then when you are done, when you finish the day, together with your friends and family, you take to the hot tubs. They are communal there. Lewd. They have some just for elves as well, or for those who wish to abscond in privacy.
Oh, just for elves.
Elves enjoy their privacy. I don't like as much being
Of course.
on display. Especially against some of the Gratian women to whom we have been compared. Let me see, what was it that young gentleman said? You are as fine as a carpenter's delight. Flat and true. What?
Humans have no appreciation for beauty.
That is their definition of beauty. I like the young Miss Fastille who just wandered by. She who could put a... what is the word for it? A cow to shame.
It is rather unusual for an elf.
Memorable. One would be hard-pressed not to notice her. As she bounces by. There, let's see if I can get her to laugh. There, I got her to laugh. Well, I guess we kind of failed to make it all the way. But let us see if the fights are still present. It looks like they're
I
not...
always loved to dream of Akradia
Mm.
and exclusive spaces for elves.
A fine Gradian hot
Oh,
tub.
that sounds
Good
so creepy.
morning. Just ready for you, and whomever you wish to bring with you to share some business. You guys missed it, but she smiled at her. Oh, it seems we missed things. That is unfortunate.
Oh, tragic.
How tragic. Oh, that is tragic, though. The headsman's block has seen recent use. Well then.
I had asked about this at earlier. As the use was merely demonstrational upon an animal. The butcher is just across the way.
It is the start of things.
Had him a bit preoccupied this morning.
Now we worry how far it will go before it ends.
How far it will go before it reaches all authority. Before we become the target of their retribution. Simply by being
Us.
inhuman.
We shall have to leave before that happens. It will not be the first time, and it will not be the last.
Mm.
Good day, Captain.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello again.
Hello again. Oh. Oh.
Almost beat up a yawning woman.
No, you didn't.
All mine.
Kinda my concern too.
You should see her.
But he's stubborn. I told you.
How's Ursa?
Where are you headed,
He's
Cade?
alright. I still don't regret putting my money on him. Next time I think he's gonna be
could you
good.
not?
For any suspicious activity, right?
Well, if
No,
you should
couldn't.
find me today,
That's suspicious.
I shall gladly pay you for your efforts.
I have found you
Although
now.
I suppose you have more
Open gang
pressing
warfare
matters.
in these streets. You understand?
I'll tend to this afterwards.
I need you to keep an eye out.
Surely something else will happen during the day to make my mind wander.
Here in the port.
I should get it out of the way.
I don't know. I need to decide which of you looks worse. Ursa, would you stand next to this fine gentleman here?
Of course. Let me get out of the fucking way. There we go.
Hello. Okay.
You see that one?
So let us see.
To be fair, I'm also
Look,
covered in
to the show,
various blood of not mine.
What the fuck
See,
happened to you?
I'll be honest, I don't know which one was worse. They were gonna have me fight you.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I was busy dying.
I understand. You need to stop doing that.
Should you have never needed
Yes, stop.
Really ought to.
It's in my nature.
Stop dying.
And again, you'd probably look like her.
Stop being a yawning. Sure.
Yes.
Takes out an extra 20. So help me put on a
Thank
good
you.
show.
Of course. Thank you for tapping out. I really didn't want to hurt you more.
But that makes two of us.
Alright, now I have to catch Bastille before she vanishes.
She didn't want to break the small
Right, we,
man.
Good luck, Skull.
comparatively speaking, you're not wrong.
Doesn't really mean much, but
I said I am impressed. You actually decided to fight her.
Wasn't by my choice, actually.
you look like shit.
It didn't go as bad as I expected.
And who forced you?
Yeah, I could tell.
The brass skulls originally had me pitted up against someone else, but they never showed, so they choose the next best candidate.
Best is definitely right.
You see the group pass by? Speaking of,
Yes, they were headed that way.
It all went that way.
I believe Clifford was at the front.
I shouldn't be in the poor quarters too long. The violence has really been racking up. Perhaps I can go get the,
Do not let us keep you,
silver.
Kate.
Kate, remind me again how much it was?
It was a silver 20.
A silver 20.
He
If I were
lost
to give
to
you 60
Bjorning.
copper today and 60 tomorrow, would that suffice?
That'll whack. Thank you.
You need to get cleaned up.
I do.
On with you.
Thank you. Take care, you two.
Yeah, it's well.
He was forced. Oh, but he made a commitment, but he was forced. You commit to something, you commit to it. You take no
Right.
responsibility for their decisions.
It's a surprise, given how much pride he has. I think it is more if he was given the opportunity, he would have said no if he knew who his opponent was to be.
One Bjorning is, as good as any, I suppose.
If I were in that pit, I would not be able to walk back out. I am no fighter. Well, let us not stay here then.
You know, I suppose I could go north. At least it would be cold.
Oh, do you
I
speak...
believe I would get pain in my neck.
Do you speak the Bjornen language then?
I do not.
Oh.
And truly, I would not want to spend my days having to look up. All day.
That is the most displeasing part of it. Because it is not just that you are looking up, but they are always looking down. And they go, "Little woman." Yes? You are small and weak. Well, it is no choice of mine what I was born. Then get stronger. That is what they tell me. You cannot imagine how many times I heard those words. Get stronger, be filled with strength. The vigor of the Bjorn. And as I watched the steam leak out of their ears in the morning, that's where all the thought was going. That's it. They also
Not
did
very
have...
pleasant then, I imagine.
Well, other than the baths.
I thought I'd leave. Surely they do not have that.
Of course they do. They are, after all, located on some wonderful springs.
Truly, I thought.
Some of them even don't smell like farts. She's speaking of sulfurous
I would
ones.
perhaps find the only place in all of the world in which there are no baths to learn.
Well, that's because it's filled with humans.
What are they looking
I don't know.
Go on. Clear your way. Nothing to see you. Did you tell the one, not the one that's laying down, the other one up there, that, he brings the mug back to the, tavern?
Oh,
Didn't say he was taking it, just ran off with it. I think paying.
there's a guard up there.
There you go. There you go. I'll consider it. Now fuck off. There you go.
Thank you.
You look better on your feet, mate. I don't expect you to get over this. Trust me, I don't.
Captain. We had a curry for you if you have a moment and are not occupied.
Speak.
An arrangement was made yesterday. Was it communicated with you? In regards to myself.
Quite preoccupied yesterday. I'm still quite at home.
Very well. Thank you.
It's alright.
We will need to
You
speak.
have nothing told.
It sounds like it. We will need to speak to the girl. It would be most distressing after all of this effort you have put in for it to bear no fruit.
It would be most distressing if you died before the message had been delivered.
That also. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that part.
Well, you got it now. There's no point in me not
Come on.
using it. I don't like around.
Check. How do you fare?
Good morning. As best as I can for the moment being.
No disruptions for you during the night? I would have imagined the
I
brewery be
know,
attacked
but the guards
any
apparently were not
2 days.
tailed.
Luckily everything was still inside and no windows were broken. So,
We were in luck as well.
we had
She
a...
well.
We had one of our chairs up against the door the whole night. If somebody was getting in, we'd know if they were.
Oh, I'm sure with your sword you could defend her.
Her.
Probably easily enough.
Nothing to worry about then.
Oh, there's not even a guard at the gate. Well,
I thought
I
it is
think-
upon returning that we pay tax, remember?
some of us are supposed to be exempt.
Indeed we are.
I am filled with despondency. To no longer have the wonderful company of the guards greeting me on the way in and asking, "Have you paid your taxes?"
Is everything good with that guard?
No. No, not at all.
Well, at least we don't have a mess and plate mail to pick up.
Yeah, right, yeah. Suppose not.
We're gonna put this on the guard note, so return it later. I think the time was
Right. Oh, right.
There is much ado about the city at the moment.
Things are getting worse.
Morning.
Morning.
I am considering upon which destination I shall depart for. To see to my friend who is often absconded without telling anybody where he is. To visit our tea appreciating friend. Or to see to one of my pets, as you call her.
May I make a suggestion?
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps we can, check on your pet. And then, if she is not about, appreciate some tea.
Very well. That sounds good. We could ask the guardsman.
She miss yours anyway, by the way.
I think she's right down there, actually, yeah. Oh, perfect, alright.
Guardsman? Ah,
Why do you keep calling me that?
Is that not your name?
Well, my name's Holt.
Yes, indeed.
Hello, by the way. Did you find those woods you were losing? Or whatever it was?
no. It seems that they have been lost for some time. I often look out in hope that they would return, or that I would find them once more. But it seems foundations have been built upon where they once rested. Destruction has been brought to where they once lived. And when it departs, desolation shall be left. The gift that mortals bring to the land.
I thought you.
Right.
Perhaps we've mused long enough at this garden, we should be on our way.
Have you seen Maya? Guardsman?
No. No, I haven't, sorry. No, not in a while. But, if you need them, I can keep a lookout.
Ah, madam.
Excuse me.
Are you busy?
What do you need?
I will leave it in your hands.
It appears our arrangement has not been communicated.
Dario, he'd be back soon.
Yes.
You need something?
They've paid their taxes. Let them through. They owe nothing else.
They haven't paid their tax to the crown. Damn shame.
They've paid their taxes.
Not to the crown.
The fuck are you doing back here? We're waiting for you.
We will not keep you.
Take your silver. We'll speak
Oh.
on it later.
Indeed.
I'm going, Clifford. Beyond the end. I'm not gonna worry.
Obviously, I fucking do.
I would recommend seeking out Kate. I do not think that silver will find much use elsewhere.
He's already been paid half, Valeria. If the human wants more, you can find me tomorrow. Doesn't need to be that patient to wait just a day.
I am more concerned about the amount of money that is being carried at the moment.
Gang are kind of killing each other on the streets, so yes. Quite tense.
Let me see.
Yeah,
I will wait.
being affected by it too.
I have 1 silver 40, Valeria.
Well,
I do not think we should depart with that much. It seems as it would be unwise.
you'll return that cup now, so I don't get fined.
Right.
You believe so?
I do.
A silver 30.
I have never left this place with more than a silver.
Valeria, I believe you worry too much.
That is why I am the way I am.
Fine. I believe you are wise in this matter. Will you accompany to the shop?
It would be my pleasure. Ethereal's worried that she'll become a target for the serpents. That's what she's actually worried about.
Megavan and Movar? What do you have to purchase today?
Just
Leave it
today.
I thought Alan and I could
apples
use
and
some
oranges.
fruit. Oh. An apple or an orange, Ariel?
Apple for myself.
And I shall take an orange.
Alright.
I don't like peeling oranges. They get all sticky.
Alright, here's apple. Let me get the orange.
Thank you.
With an 18, a streak of white goes from the top of your vision to your bottom, Ethereal. And just narrowly avoiding you and your fresh meal was bird droppings from a crow that just flew overhead.
And so it is.
You don't get the feeling it was intentional.
We are gifted by droplets of the COVID. That it has missed us means that murder will not be in our future. So has the murder of crows missed for today. And more importantly,
These things
my
are only
apple.
attracted by humans. 16 copper. Whatever, yes?
Oh, she didn't get to see it.
There you are. Ah, thank you. And 1 extra.
We don't, actually.
216. Thank you.
Bullshit.
Of course.
I do so love these.
Well then.
There are not many of them.
Apples?
They are rare and south. They do not grow well in temperate climates. Or should I say tropical? Mostly things like mangoes. Very sweet and juicy things. Not so much tartness and firmness.
For me, I thought it is the orange that is exotic.
My throat's starting to hurt. Does it remind you of anywhere?
Oranges? No.
Not even of here?
Perhaps one day at Mice.
Let that day begin today. Hello, Plushie. Honey bells. You know, I have not had an apple since I've come here.
Really?
This is the first time. It is.
When was the last time you had an apple?
Oh. Back in Cadwell, I imagine. A century ago or so. I didn't cut it to keep it back then. I will wait for you here.
As you wish.
I got to touch the suey. I'm doing well. How about yourself? RP sneak to get to the right position so that there's no break in continuity. God, she's so cute. I just want to go rub her cheeks, her chubby little cheeks. I hope you leave for that. I might go sit somewhere and go relax for a bit so that I can rest my throat.
I've taken about 30 copper.
You know how much I have? A silver.
Truly, you have a silver with you right now.
Well,
Why?
90 copper at the moment. I did have a silver though. Just in case the need ever comes. Because, you know, the greatest gift is given advice when does not take. That is a true sign of wisdom.
It sounds like a human joke.
That is entirely an ethereal joke. My humor cannot be contained by mortal. It is unstoppable. Good night, Plushie. Sweet dreams. I suspect I will need to sit at the gate for a bit and rest. You go on ahead, though. I shall place my responsible derriere there and be prepared and observe what has happened to this town.
I thought
Let's
Might I ask, why is it you prefer to trail when we walk?
It is nice to not have to always be the one finding a path. That wasn't me being sad, that was my voice fading out.
Reflecting flames and tablets of the blue flame march past perfectly in unison.
That is a good sign. Oh boy. Nothing like that happened. Healer mine. What? I don't recall.
Shit.
He just bumped into you. What a rude guardsman.
Yes.
Must have learned from the captain. Those are the paladins. It's actually lucky that I caught it. Authorial's gonna make some news about it. She will understand what it means. If the girl does not return, it means that the dryad is to be killed.
I sometimes go out and
That's what she's reading into it.
can get anything that you may be wanting.
I was dumb. Well, do you need my help?
Unless you could patch up some bruises, but other than that, I just have to walk it off.
Bruises do actually just need a cold cloth. If you manage to get that, the swelling will go down and it'll actually be much more effective. Saves up some bandages too. And some coin.
Alright. Alright. I'll go look for it.
You need my help with the log though?
If you're okay, can you help me get this back?
Yeah. Marcus is just covered in fat and blood.
Alright. Yeah.
I might have to check up on you too, Marcus, if you don't mind. After you helped him.
I kinda mind, but I'll come to.
Surgeon. Might I have a moment of your time?
For the 17.
Of course, yes.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
What is it?
No, I think I got it.
This way, please.
Just watch.
I need to
Of course.
myself. Yeah.
Go clean yourself up. You help me out. I don't want to take up more of your time. I got you. Someone pointed me in your direction.
I had to stick into Abner badge. I don't know if you've heard or not, but there's a resource to forgive me. I don't know if I've introduced myself before. My name is Scribe Ackerman. I'm with Doctorum.
I am covered in animal fat and blood. Excuse me.
I imagine you might have. I need to help identify you. Sorry. I'm unsure. Something perhaps you would take at night or in the morning. I wasn't sure if you were aware that we're in the middle of a terrible resource crisis here in the city.
Oh, I think I know what that is. However, I haven't seen one in ages. With me being in the poor quarter, I rarely can afford these types of things, nor do I rarely see them. I remember Brian having one of these types of things before his death.
We're organizing
Yet, there are different versions of this. I don't know which one you'd be talking about.
Spearheading the effort. I was wondering if you could identify such a thing for me. What it might do.
The crown is paying for the
illness,
preponderance of it, but the wagon train will have some resources available
might
for the
cure.
craftsmen who donate or
Wait a second.
volunteer to assist in the guardianship of the caravan later on.
I could try and help with as much as I can.
Let's see. If I were to provide you with a description of the bottle,
How much more do they need?
Currently,
That
I'll
could
check my notes very briefly here just to be 100% sure.
It's out of concern.
Yes, that's right. My memory is certain correctly. Currently, the tally is at about 34
Dignity, I do not
silver,
wish
70
to,
copper. I think with 50 silvers, we'll be
violate
launching
by asking
caravan at
unnecessarily
50 silvers, with 34.70 currently collected in total.
I care for them and wish to ensure that
Baylor, there's a stray
they are
pebble digging into the heel of
Suppose I could donate a small.
feel it
I'm
in the
a bit
thin
short on
side.
sales myself, having to make
It
purchases.
is understandable with some of the intentions I always have for everyone here in Adler, too.
Suppose I can spare at least 50 copper.
well then, at a later date I shall provide you with perhaps you can help me identify the manner
information. Give it to me, and I'll try and see what I can think of what type of medicine that you might be describing to me.
It will return with 100 wood, 100 iron ore, 50 stone, 50 food.
I believe you might have a busy day.
50 coal. What the fuck? And then
I already have.
Metal crashes inside the stone hallway as Stario, the guard captain, stumbled down all the wooden steps back to the
guardianship of the caravan later on. Not sure daughter to Doris has some plans.
Sergeant, it seems Dario will need your assistance. Soma.
Dario?
Jack.
That doesn't sound like that you're doing.
If you want to know what the poster says, it's Michelin-ish medals for food at the butchery to help.
That's her making trouble.
Or at least get me forged back on track with the wars. Stay with the war. That's what that is for. Listen up. If anybody
Yeah,
has
they
some
would.
stray swords, spoons, fucking
They are not dwarves, though. They are Dwemer.
Quick on his feet.
Hello, ladies. How you doing?
As per usual with the kids.
We are elves.
Just elves, yes. Lady Elf and Mrs. Elf. I don't know if
Oh.
I've introduced myself.
I am a lady and you are Mrs. I see.
I just with the silver hair. I wasn't sure if you were older.
Truly.
Does that make me your servant, Tatario?
Oh.
I just assumed that you were younger. You wouldn't have the gray or the silver hair.
Would that
Is a
mean
thing
that
there,
all
or do I have-
people here are my servants then? If they are younger?
I'm not sure.
So-
but, I am here to talk to you about one kind of service, if you don't mind.
Sure, how will you serve me?
Well,
Given that you
I
are
am
younger than me?
scribe.
No, I'm not interested in any of that. I want some other work.
Very well.
Perhaps you could dance.
Oh, no, no, no.
I'm sorry. A little old for that.
No dancing.
No, we would not wish to see that. It would spoil my appetite.
Look, I'm just here on behalf of Auditor Dorst. Have you heard of him?
Oh, yes, yes. He is a kind soul.
Yes. Indeed.
Wonderful.
My name is Scribe Ackerman. I work for the Scribery and I work for Auditor Dorst. I'm here to continue to collection efforts on behalf of a levy that is being taken
I
up
remember
through...
you.
Oh,
You
do
were
you?
the particularly unuseful human who failed to help me in my dispute with the guards.
Yes, the boy who has apparently sorted 2 silver. Well, listen, Mrs. Boyer.
Mrs.
Excuse me,
Boyer.
God is talking in my head. I need to silence it momentarily. Because it continues to be... Oh, God's be damned speaking in my ears all the time. Listen, I'm here on an effort on behalf of Auditor Dorst. I'm sure you're aware there's a preponderance of a resource shortage here in Adwick due to the war. Don't know if you felt any of that. I don't know what your crafts particularly are. I think you were the Boyer. I didn't know what you do. But, Auditor Dorst has, at great expense and great peril, and as well as convincing King Gavis to purchase a wagon train of resources that will be bought from Gradia. And a large levy is being taken up from the craftsmen and the peasantry to assist in affording the wagon train. It will be bought, and currently the tally, I think, is, let me think here, I think it's about 35 silvers. is what we have right now. 35 collected.
Yes, we have heard.
We require...
I heard you talking
We require
earlier.
50. Oh, okay.
And 100
I'm
wood
collecting
and
now.
100 iron, if I recall correctly.
Yes, it'll be, let me think if I can remember. It's 100 wood, 100 iron, let's see, 50 food, 50 coal, 50 stone, 20 leathers, and 20 bolts of cloth. I think that's it.
Miss Letha, we do seem to recall that this gentleman has a fine memory for numbers, unless they involve how you were shorted. Do you think now you would be willing to pay for this levy? To assist this man who has forgotten.
I could pay exactly 2 silver, Authorial, but I'm afraid I don't have it on me. You'd have to collect it from the guard.
They are right over there if you wish to collect it.
Well, Lady Elves, I can only stress to you that this will assist with the war effort. Of course, the Empire
Your
continues apace.
war effort, sir. All of you.
Please, I urge you, if you take any ownership or any residence here in the walls of Adric, to please assist with the war if you can.
I would
For the
ask
good of all,
you,
you know.
fine gentlemen, to look upon me. Can you imagine how many of your wars I have watched, been levied for, and lived through?
Well, I can only imagine you must be, what, 1,000?
Who
2,000? I
knows?
don't know. Indeed. Well, I guess, well,
With that said,
all I can say is,
here are
you
20
have been through
coppers
so many.
for you.
20? I appreciate it, thank you.
Find her 2 silver. It will assist with the war efforts.
I will ask the guard. The crown is already paying for the preponderance of this wagon train.
We
And,
understand.
those who
How
donate will
wonderful
be
for
given
the crown.
priority for the. Those who donate will be given priority for the resources, and of course, if you don't feel like assisting with the coin, the wagon train will need a regulars at some point to guard it. I don't know. Auditor Dorst has some plan cooked up. He didn't tell me all of it, but if you feel like volunteering, perhaps rather than donating your coin,
I already
imagine that will also be
donated.
needed. You did, in fact.
As did I. What was it? Ackerman.
Ackerman. Very well.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Siom. Welcome
I will
to the
put you
stream.
down for nothing, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I can't falsify the record like that.
Oh, but they could falsify it for me. Well, then what a pity. I
I'm
guess
sorry,
the crown
ma'am,
doesn't
I
need our
can't
help.
necessarily. That's just like I told you before. I have no power to necessarily intervene with whatever the guard might have done to you.
And Alvin.
Hold on one, just hold on one.
Loggy seeks you. He comes.
And find he shall.
Ulagi.
Resolan Ulagi.
Alf over here, that you apparently sorted the 2 silvers at one time, doesn't want to donate to the war effort because you sorted the 2 silvers. Where's the money, Dario?
We just have her arrested and take all her claims. Simple as that.
Sounds like something Dorst would do. You just
I have
seize a
business with
in
him
all of the holdings.
regarding what we discussed before.
We'll have him come visit her then. Simple as that.
Maybe I will.
I would like to. I understand I would need to likely pay for errors for learn. And I would ask if you would be willing to teach me.
Oh,
Of course.
dragging horse in.
It would be our pleasure.
I didn't see anything.
Lovely.
Just give it to me.
Do you want that?
Before you apparently get arrested.
That is not me, that is her.
I would love to. The gods decided that the city.
I do not make trouble for the guards. I just am trouble.
Dario, this is going to upset the balance of Adric. You understand? The balance
I suppose I can respect
by one
that.
coin purse.
I understand. I
So,
can find it somewhere.
with that said, when would you like Mr. Ulagi?
Sorry for your loss, Dario.
I understand if you are busy today. And so if today is not an option, I would like to come and see you first thing tomorrow.
That would work perfectly. The morning I find is a good time for me. It would be my pleasure, and I shall have tea ready.
Thank you.
And shall it be Ulagi?
By Mithrak, Yes, sir. Flame and all.
Lucky.
A pleasure, sir. Novar.
Have you changed your mind yet? I tried to talk to Dario. I can't convince him to give you your 2 silvers. Can you just donate to the war effort, please? It's for the good of Adwick.
Sounds like begging, Ithariel.
My old age, I'm not beyond that. Please. For the war.
I could never imagine something like this could be so long.
If the king and the people who work for him and represent him were willing to pay their debts, then I am sure we would be as well. Given that they are not, it seems that it would be unwise for her to invest in this. She cannot trust.
Look, Lady Elf.
She cannot. You are interrupting me, sir. She cannot be certain that her investment would be repaid, given that money has already been taken from her. You cannot give her an assurance that you cannot keep. I, on the other hand, am willing to sacrifice this. For your sake. For the sake of the scriptorium.
You take the coin out of the purse
Sure.
and set it down.
Well,
You get your favorite one.
you've lived through this many wars. I hope you live through this one.
Here's my guarding
They're on the way.
We will do what we always do. Be elsewhere.
That kind of thing.
Suppose you won't. Suppose you won't.
Excuse me, you're the Ithariel.
Hi. Once the king's debts can no longer be paid, once the people working for him are filled with corruption, you know that it is soon that the kingdom will fall. It is inevitable. A difference between what has happened here and the Empire is that the Empire pays its debts.
We're actually inside the city. This is really exciting. Yes.
They pay them with blood.
I think perhaps.
And they pay them with fire. But they are paid.
It shall not be long until donations become required, I presume.
That is why we made an investment.
And
A
then we
tiny
shall have
one
to pay.
now.
I didn't hear, no.
As long as the crown does not notice us, we will be in a good spot and not interrupted in our desire to depart. It would be unfortunate if the war were to come and one were restrained.
Oh. With, I'm assuming, the fishman. Unfortunate.
Do not be noticed by the crown, Nathel. It is not worth it.
That away.
No matter how much
Certainly
fun.
not worth 2 silver.
No, it is not.
Oh, well.
But it would be worth 10 copper. Oh, actually, a better idea. 15 copper. And then tell them that you have already paid it.
Okay.
You need some help there, Ren.
Nope, I'm alright. I'm just gonna
Look, Ithariel.
leave it here.
To return.
I fear that now is a good time to leave her be. I suspect there is much weight upon her shoulders. A burden that none of us will be able to lift for her.
Now it's a stick with thorns.
If the rumors that we have heard are true, and the blood that is spilled is theirs.
Well, she doesn't have that image in her mind. She has it in her heart. Yeah.
I fear that it will be innocent.
I've been hit by the sergeant.
She'll pay the price
I think I can take your hits.
for the battle that is to come between them and their shadowy brethren.
Innocence, Audio.
As innocent as one can be,
There is
living
no-
in land that was taken from the better people.
Well, looks like there's still some of them paladins inside the city.
I know.
Do you see a whole bunch of them leave?
No, I don't think I was around for that. Did it happen this morning?
Ah,
Oh, when is that?
a bunch of them left.
I see. That's interesting. Why is he,
Maybe he's carrying wood for folk.
Mr. Rin,
Suppose he's doing paladin shit, whatever
Yeah.
that is.
what is that glorious piece of wood you have found yourself next to?
Truth be told, they scare the hell out of me.
Ursa needed a little bit of help. She got injured at the pits, and I'm helping her out.
Injured? Oh.
Kay put up quite a fight.
So, are you waiting for her
There
then?
was some commotion yesterday. I'm assuming she got hurt there.
I don't expect they would.
Excuse me for a moment, Audio.
Excuse me, I think there's a very short serpent right there. In broad daylight. Well, that little bastard. Well, he's a serpent. He's a dwarf.
No, it's just a dwarf, I think.
Did you like her being a bitch?
There's another one who is taller.
Earthquake happening within the guards' count. Put the wood away, yeah?
Oh, that's like 6
Well, no.
millimeter. That's a good hauling on. You got some pretty good shoulders on you to be hauling around all that hardwood.
Possibly up for a construction job.
Whoa.
Are you talking about the...
Hey, you causing problems? Hey! What are you doing?
No, he's with me. He's gonna be helping me.
He seems feral.
He's helping
I was checking out this woman's wood. It's a good, long, sturdy wood she has under her belt right here.
He's a
It's a
lot
good
more
one.
sane than he looks inside.
Are you okay? You have a good arm. I was wrong.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Come on, get on your feet. Come on, you dropped it too.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
It's fine, lad.
What?
Sure you're fine.
Mr. Soma.
All right. Well,
Good
if you
to
want,
call.
we're going out to the hunting camp to get started. We'll get out of your way.
Okay. Yes.
I think my back broke again.
That's Protag, by the way, who's making the humor there. I do not know some matter between mortals. No, child, I do not.
Just be careful more. Marcus, and maybe someone I have to look after, because
Have a good day.
Never, child.
What's that mean?
That means goodbye. Or farewell.
I can't really understand you. What?
That means goodbye or farewell. In Elvish.
No, damn.
Never.
No, they yellow. Oh, okay. No,
He sounds like a kid, doesn't he? But he's 26. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it, Furtaki. It was a delight to have you with us. Sorry if I wasn't able to talk a lot. Yeah, I know, right? McGovern?
What's going on over there?
We are enjoying our rest. Our throat feels parched. That was me hinting her that my Yeah. We literally actually, like, all of us wondered about it. And so, because of age restrictions, we're like, there's no way. And we actually verified it with him. He is, in fact, he just has a really, really young voice. He's a nice dude, though. I still call him a kid, though, because he's half my age. But yeah, he sounds like he's like 12 or something, but no, he's not. He's just new to RP. Why are you staring at me like that? Though, I am in the sun, and it is my good side. You see it all the time.
There is very little in this city worth appreciating.
I have not seen Maya
But
yet.
at least I can... No.
That was me hinting her that my throat is hurting. I'm gonna have to leave RP here in about 15 minutes or so. I suspect I shall be retiring early.
Oh.
We feel parched.
I see.
But for now, we can sit here and enjoy what there is to see. I can see that in the background music, Lone Alpha added some, what sounds like a guitar piece. Yeah. This is Lethel. She is played by Elusive. She's a good friend of mine.
Do the guards need any?
There you are, Damien Famous.
Not that I know of. So,
Okay.
if anything needs to be cleaned up, I'll make sure you're told.
She and I were put together as the two high helps, and we roleplay really well together.
Right, I'll keep that in mind, lad.
And plus, she's a giant sweetheart.
Okay. Thank you.
He seems like the sort of child who would run about the city looking for new visitors to try to give them a tour for a cuppa.
Oh, wouldn't it be a fine day for a tour? Come, look at the blood upon the ground. This is where someone fell last night. Come and see it. What need you cover?
I'm pretty certain that humans would in fact enjoy that kind of tour. Yes, she's a wonder. And she and I are actually really close friends, outside of RP too. I am watching Mover.
And I'm watching The Butcher.
What does he ever do except sit out there, fight, or get injured? Sometimes together.
Oh, I'm sure for him there is some manner of honor involved.
I missed Dario.
See Maya at all? She passed through here?
Little hobbit girl, right? No, not recently. She might still be out in the village.
It is a concern. None have seen her. Let us see if Jack returns. I don't know if she missed RP today. No, she was in the voice chat earlier. So she certainly didn't miss it. She's seeing me click on things. Oh.
Fuck's sake. Where are those fucking idiots going? I'll be in Jan in the fucking guardhouse and I'm stuck out here in the fucking heat.
We will watch if you wish.
Nah, I got my job to do. Dio will have my hide if I abandon my post.
With a pair of wings over here, a sparrow comes down and scoops up some of the stray bits of hay and flies off with it.
My words.
That one seems to be cursed.
What's going on? Out of character, your mic is fucked. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. You two wouldn't happen to have seen Master Tang around, have you?
Last I saw, he was without. He has not returned since then.
If I might ask a favor of one of you, should you see him, tell him the wolves have a letter for him.
Yes, we shall.
We shall.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
I love it when the two of us...
Unfortunately, other business calls for me. Or I would simply search him out myself.
Oh, humans are so busy. I cannot sit and wait a day.
I wonder. A letter for Tang. He had me proofread a letter for him. I wonder if this is the reply.
Ah, whomever would one such as Tang have to write to, I wonder. Well, looky there. I could not make it any more obvious.
Achilles' mother?
Achilles, mostly. I'm sure she has better things to do than to attend to a clueless elf.
Actually,
Madam?
I don't suppose. Do you guys happen to have 3 extra wood that you'd be willing to spare for today?
Do you? Let me take a look real quick.
Let me remember.
I have exactly 3 wood.
Would you be willing to spare it? There is an order that I've been...
Everyone that is in this city hears a sound of steel on steel coming from the guard quarters. Anyone nearby is able to make out that Captain Horst and Captain Dario are at odds and are both looking to kill the other. More and more soldiers pour from the towers, taking up their sides.
Down by the guards' barracks.
Oh.
It is time for us to depart.
This conversation.
Perhaps that's ideal.
Melvin, the humans are rebelling against each other.
It is not our business.
What's going on?
Fight between the guards. It's going to spread. We should not stay within the castle.
Then, I know a place which will be safe.
I follow. Of course she would come now. Are they just standing and watching?
I believe so.
Oh, it seems to be over. Well, we can at least do their job if they're not willing to.
What is
I make a good
If you wish
guard.
to go,
Oh, but
now would be the time.
But I am being a guard. What in the world?
Authorial.
Who is that?
Strange. Wait. You don't think it's
Arendelle?
serious, do you?
Have you paid your tags?
Arendelle.
They don't tax me.
Be cautious.
I
There
am
is
not
some fighting
them.
up ahead.
Between
Is it the
humans.
serpents and the
Nay, it is the
skulls
guardsmen.
again?
What's a
No, it just looks like
guard's name?
guard on guard.
Fighting each other.
What's happening?
There's Quinn and Marcus at the tavern right now.
I would suggest you stay out of it, sir.
Damn it.
Several of the guards are
Well,
down.
beating the hell out
What
of the
happened? What happened, Jack?
Daria and Horse, they're going at each other's throats.
They have killed.
Shit!
Damn it.
Horse, you fucking idiot! I told you that in confidence!
Wait.
The guards are killing each other. Several of the guards are dead. Dario and Horse fighting. Don't know if they're
Did you hear what the elf mentioned?
Owen.
I would suggest not being around here, sir.
Fuck.
Dario and Hart.
I told you that in confidence, is what she said.
Yeah.
I know.
Stay away. If you say guards, stay away from them.
Ah.
Something happened?
Interact with them right now. The guards are fucking butchering themselves. I don't fucking know what's going on.
What in the?
Bring a shield or something. I don't know. Do we have any supplies? Cloth, anything? Someone's gonna need to. Who's gonna need something?
I might have
Alright,
something
either way,
actually.
I have some cloths from the tavern, but that's it.
Alright, but I'll let you know if anything is needed. Just stay put for now. We're gonna try to.
I'll just stay in.
I don't know what the fuck is going
I'll
on.
give them anything that they need.
Alright, I'll go grab my old shirt.
The captains are fighting, the guards are fighting, everybody's fighting. We're doomed.
Authorial. You must decide now whether we are to spend the night in the castle or outside.
Outside.
I can take care of this. God damn it. What?
Then we should depart.
Yes, let us. Lithel. Lithel. I just say it with an accent because, my elf has a Welsh accent, which I drop because it hurts my throat.
Got it. The place I will attempt to bring you to is the grove of the Tavaral.
Oh, she has made one of those then.
Yes. And I believe I have been given a blessing to pass it.
I have
Tang?
not. There is a message for you, Master
The Iron
Tang.
Wolves have a letter for you.
Alright then.
Be careful. The guards fight each other.
I don't think you need your. Oh.
More for them than for him. I follow.
Let us move with haste.
We won't end up with spiders again, will we?
No, I believe.
No, here displeased by Brennan, but we can do it if it is necessary.
Well, now would be the time, Athario.
To depart and not return.
Maybe we can walk from here.
Yes, Lethal.
Athario, I must warn you about something.
Yes? I have her character sheet, that's why I know.
The grove is most disturbing.
Disturbing to describe a dryad's grove.
I did not sleep when I was there. It was unreal.
You know, usually they do not travel outside of them. Most of them have never left their home.
I'm aware of the story.
I'd always wondered if she knew. Oh, she doesn't know that.
Something within this grove, a flower, that contains the soul of Lucian. Lucian.
Ah, one of those then. It was laid upon his grave?
I believe so.
Yes. Then it will whisper when you are nearby.
It did, Athario.
Hmm.
And I did not sleep.
Is it your first time encountering such a thing? Ah. Befriend to the memories, and they will not trouble you. They are there to be listened to by those who cared for him.
And for those who did not, Athario, are the whispers different?
Nightmares they will have, but I imagine they would not be welcome within. She's thinking that she wished she had gotten one for a friend of hers who was long since departed. Good night, Mommy. It is actually my character's mom who she's thinking of right now.
Then I will take you directly. Although I'm unsure if I can take you inside.
I will not be welcomed there.
The Tavaral had told me that if I or you should be in danger or need respite, that we need only come. She would grant us this.
I will wait without then.
Let us get out of this swamp.
Do you not like the nuzzling kisses of the mosquitoes? The rapacious smiles of the leeches? The insects that find their way under blankets to join you in your warmth and wetness? Look at your confidence. You have come here often enough now.
Yes, I have memorized the
Good night, Mom. Love you. Sweet dreams. It is a question. What this portends. Where does he head?
The same direction we were headed. Means there are others upon the road.
This makes me less comfortable with this idea. I may... no, that would be unwise.
A lot are dead, the rest have been executed.
Any of the captains?
Both of them. They're being lined up. They were lined up last I heard, and we were told to disperse. I guess they're dead. They're heavily rolling down the steps right now. Lots
so
of
long,
guards
Dannad.
dead. Wounded.
Yes.
Someone's doing what he can.
Will we find her within?
She's at her actual home currently. She will not be there.
She's not within the grove.
She is.
She is.
Need to talk to her about it.
Does Toriel seek to go inside?
Yes, we seek refuge. The city is awash with blood.
Come with me.
I need to discuss terms. So moving. The guards and stuff can change each other.
Put aside your prejudice, Azariel. Things will be made clear.
No, it is not that. It is a concern of the number of people who are calling upon the kindness of a Teveril. Ikelos.
I believe we would be welcome as guests. We do not intrude upon her for service.
I would
as
say...
the others do.
You cannot assume that. Maybe you say this. There were no four who were headed there. I would not place a burden upon such a creature. A person.
Galade can be followed.
I will remain and wish you all well.
Azariel,
No. I will not go.
we are not a burden to her. She wishes to see us and you.
You cannot say
If I
that
may put
on
so
her
in quotes.
behalf.
She has told me, Azariel.
She has told me as well. She wishes to see you specifically.
Aye. As well.
Otherwise, I would not allow you inside.
It is
Doesn't
not a,
allow me to bring anybody inside.
it is not a question
We're
of
not
going...
burden.
It is not a question... It is not a question of being welcome within. It is a question of what we would ask. And I am no longer willing to ask.
God.
Wait here.
No,
I believe you should talk to her yourself.
I will return to the castle.
True.
Azariel,
Good day.
It is her wish.
would you
not
deny
mine.
an invite?
There is no invite. You cannot
There
speak...
is an invite.
You cannot speak on her behalf. She does not know I
Then
was
let her
coming.
speak.
I got mine.
Yes, you should go. That is what I speak of. That is the difference between us. Not you and I. Between us and these younger elves. I know. We do not impose upon others. There are too many now. There are too many now.
How old are you, Hitorio?
Old enough.
I would be old enough as well. I believe you had different ideologies.
I do not know you or your name or your house. I am unfamiliar with you. This is not a crossroads I will step across at this time. I will return to the castle.
Well, then you shall
Could
not
you at least
return
wait for
Ontario.
her?
There is no reason to
That is
burden
all I
her.
ask.
Burden her with a trip.
It's not burden.
If...
Dannad, our decision has been made.
It is not my decision. The only reason I am so adamant is because it is her decision. She's been asking for days, and I haven't had the chance. Recall our last talk. The only reason she does not come herself is because she is unable to. That's why she sends me.
Me. And why have I only heard of this now? At this time? That is a question for you.
Then I want to risk you or Letao, and town people hunt me for a misunderstanding involving the drow. I've cleared most of it, which has allowed me to move more clearly. But the drow herself wishes to meet you. I just haven't had the chance to get close, at least safely.
Very well.
Will you at least wait for her? That is all I ask.
I will come with you.
Very well. Then follow me. I'm afraid we had an attack last night. The forest isn't safe.
I shall follow. Oh, I know what this is about. I had actually forgotten. You guys are in for a treat. Just making sure we are not followed. It would be displeasing. Though he does not intend it, it is smart of him to walk across rocks instead of across. Walking across a riverbed or on the edge of a river is actually good for losing tracking, which an elf would know.
I'm afraid we had to raise defenses. The attack last night took quite a toll.
This is...
As you said, the flower.
Yes. Wait here. I need to get her. I'm unable to get you to the
not
fog
how
myself.
I remember.
Yes. We were sieged. I'll tell you more about
Hello,
it.
poet.
Sieged. How does it
Welcome.
grow? Come see.
I hope you have a good day.
By monsters. I'll be back.
It is not often I am vexed. He vexes me.
Indeed, he vexes me also.
Yes.
Sorry.
Not there.
The Tavarel told me directly, explicitly, that if ever I or you should be in danger, we were to come here.
At the moment, we are not in danger.
Oh.
I am not a guard.
But gang members upon our roof kill outside our door, and now the guards kill each other.
But
and
not
you think
us.
you're not in danger.
How many dead bodies do you think we have found about the city?
this
You-
is a violence I have not seen in my time here.
Ah.
And when things break down, Athariel,
Oh,
they
they will,
target those without community.
they will eat each other, and everyone within. This is why I try to stay friendly with the guards, despite them troubling me, so... I'm checking to make sure his stance looks good. I like watching him walk. This is a very elfish thing to do.
We may go. She has given me a temporary blessing. I should be able to get you to the fog.
Then we shall head
She's
in
waiting inside.
temporarily. That did not please her. You like that? This will be a good one to do, definitely.
Do go straight. People do tend to get lost in the fog.
We
even
will,
with the blessing.
we will follow behind you. Hello, Kitty. No. No, thank you. I would win, but I shouldn't have it.
I do not see Leto. Seems she herself got lost.
It would be a poor elf to get lost in a forest.
Imagine getting lost in a forest, Athariel.
That wasn't directed at you.
Oh, it was rather directed.
No. Truthfully, it was not. You have to understand, Lethal. I have spent my entire life living in the forests on my own. I have never known a home besides that which I have made, weaved out of leaf and tree. It is not something to be sorry about.
Athariel. I'm sorry.
It is not necessary to be sorry about such a thing. It is who I am. I am not saddened. I accept what is.
You may come in.
We understand.
If anything. She feels a little hurt that you are not accepting her welcome instantly, if anything.
That's because it
She
was
does
not
not want-
extended until I arrived.
It's
That's
been a few days, and that would be my fault. My apologies. As I said, I can't risk you or Letel's safety, especially being seen with me.
Good day,
I
Lady
would
Faye.
stay- I would stay longer, but Mother has tasked me with gathering herbs, so I am not going to keep.
Understood.
She's
You
just
take
around
care,
the tree.
Faye.
I will. I have God with me.
Take care of her, Kels.
And Elvin, death before treat.
Well,
We will follow
let's
you.
get going.
You will express why we did not accept the invitation then. This is a reminder that she is not pleased with him in any way.
Yendo. Come sit. I find the plant life here has a feeling almost akin to that of the softest beds. I do apologize for not bringing them sooner. It is all right, Jax. You need not apologize for matters beyond your own control.
No, it was his control.
We all live busy lives.
Mr. Jax has extended your invitation to us upon our arrival at your doorstep.
Of course. He is only conveying the message that you're all welcome through these walls, tall as they may be. They've only become as such out of necessity, not out of want.
So we have heard. An attack, it seems.
I have informed them ahead of time. That it is.
She's picking up my accent.
Been a long night for many of us. Many doors still hurting. I am no exception.
We find
Seems that
ourselves
I am not
welcome.
The only one.
We find ourselves welcome within your grove, Teverel. Thank you.
Indeed. While it is having to react in a way to become
Sorry about the
more of
camera. I'll stand in a bit.
a fortress rather than a sanctuary to protect those within, it does not make it any less of a place that I wish for people to feel welcomed. For if I cannot be at ease here, I cannot ask others to be.
Are you at ease here?
And there is yet the crux of the issue. Any other day I would have said yes, but simply put, a place meant to be the greatest bastion had almost become the fall of many people I hold dear. I am afraid. And that much is clear with the guardians that stand watch, ever silent, unmoving until they need to move, all around us. It is yet a reflection of a terrified heart, I'm afraid.
Is that what has brought you to hold your power in front of us?
It is a matter of comfort. These things I consider an encroaching darkness. I like to have a light that can ward away. So is it that I learn control over a simple thing that gives comfort and relief to those who need it most, even if that one might sometimes be myself. We were besieged by monsters, Hathor. If there were men, she would not be so bad in her fears. I have seen many things in my life,
monsters, beings that could only be plucked from the darkest of nightmares. And yet they pale in comparison to how much these strike fear into my heart. Nothing else has ever come so close to ending my life than they. Not once, not twice.
Were you informed
3
already,
times
Little?
now it has been that they have nearly taken it.
It was the
They
servants
will
of
keep
Ash.
trying.
Oh.
They climbed the trees to make it over the fog. That is why it has grown much taller since your last visit. So that such a weakness may not be again exploited.
The burned elves.
Yes. Very same.
It is not the first time we have been burned.
It is not.
But that is not yet the purpose of your visit.
We have
There is
been...
something else that troubles you.
Nay, we have been informed that you wished to see us.
It is all right for you to speak your heart to me, Etheria. It is not a secret to me that there are feelings of being unwanted. Why is that?
Do you feel you have a right to ask that question of me? Do we know each other
I
that
do.
well?
Because I care about the feelings of those who are hurting. I am a healer.
That's all.
It is-
With me for a moment. Let
It
them
is
speak
what
in
I
private.
desire to do, so that I may heal, so that I may understand those who wish to understand me. Such understanding cannot be a one-way path.
You cannot heal what I have lost. We cannot bring back the dead. We cannot bring back the forests, or the people who lived within them. We cannot take back what fire has reclaimed. It is a power beyond all our kin.
And yet, the question I have asked remains unanswered. You are hurting, yes. But it is not the first that I have heard of feeling unwanted. These are feelings of loss. But they are not what I wish to shed light upon. A being such as yourself, one who has seen many years upon this plane, and yet to feel as if you are unwelcome, it is perplexing.
Is it though? Deverell, who must surround herself with the fog, because the world outside is a danger to her. To whom Grove is not sanctuary, but a prison she has made for herself, so that she may seek safety.
I fear that it is a bit of a misunderstanding of the purpose of it. It is true that what you say, that it acts as both wall and cell. But just give a place for me to find path that was once clear but has been lost. Until that path is clear, I cannot clear away the fog that surrounds my heart, let alone my grove, for they are one and the same.
A dryad who speaks of a heart.
I know that there is more to me than I even remember. That my memories of what I consider my beginnings are but the start of a chapter, not the start of the book. There is more that has yet been written before it that I do not recall, and I cannot find the pages of which to inquire.
Memories before your birth, or memories before your awakening?
Memories before the awakening. A time where my eyes were open, yet for a period between they were shut, and just like the ephemeral presence of a dream upon waking. These memories were lost. I do not know what it is that I even miss, but I can feel the hole in my heart.
That word again. Heart.
Is it so strange to consider one such as me to have a heart?
Of all the
tree, yes.
dryads I have spoken to, this is the heart they speak of. They speak of the literal heart of the forest. You speak of something different.
There is a metaphor to be had here, but at the same time, my tie to this heart is a strange one. Because by all means, the connection to whatever it is, I do not believe this to be the true heart, the way that you define it. For I once had a gift from another heart, the one I believed to be my true one. And in order to save those whose loss would break my heart, I willingly broke my own and shattered that gift. But to my surprise, I yet stood. A heart that I was missing, yet it had never left me.
So that I can fully understand. Is this an item you speak of? Or something within?
The way that I understood it, the gift from my tree, an acorn, grown from it, a life that could be yet started anew. It was my tether, the thing that connected me to what I would consider my lifeblood. But upon its loss, my heart did not stop beating. I did not wither. I continued to stand. So it makes me wonder, what really is the heart in the case of myself? There are yet more mysteries, more pages left unturned, or lost to time.
You
The
are.
heart I speak of in this case is yet a different one. One that is intangible. One that exists as an idea. Or one that drives one to see the actions that they carry out through their days. That heart is one that I find more compelling to me at times compared to the physical. And it is the one that I speak of in regards to your own.
You are
Feel
alone,
your heart.
Yandel.
Am I?
You speak of a heart that
Sounds
is
better.
yearning.
Our girl spirit. As he has mentioned, yes, fire.
I yearn, yes. But I am only alone so much as I wish to connect to others. That is why I find myself reaching out to so many, even to the chagrin of others. Because I do not understand why I would have such desire to build these bridges between others.
That is why you asked me.
No exception. Because I cannot connect to a point that does not wish to be found.
That is why you asked me
In
then.
order to make that bond. Indeed. Because I wish to know. I wish to be able to reach out and make one feel wanted without forcing it, so that I may know the ones that surround me, for their lives are as complex and interwoven as my own. It is all a matter of perspective, really.
None have need of me, Yandel. I am an elf who has lived long, true. But I have survived because of curiosity. When I was young, I found my purpose. But it is not one that was welcomed among my kind. We are artists, craftsmen, creators of beautiful things, nurturers of nature. What we are not, though, is curious of others. It is not in our nature to wonder at the small things, the things without value. I wonder. I wondered at the small things.
But what is the definition of value? It is not one that is universal. What one values is one defined by the individual, not the whole.
You shall ask every person about here, and they will have a different answer for you. Do you wish my answer?
What do you value? The things that make you wish to step forward to find answers.
I value the little things, the things that others would discard, the things that would last between the ages, between the eras, and speak of their creators, of those who made them and used them and cared for them, and left them behind. That is what I seek. That has been my purpose. That is why I am alone. I have no family. They were taken.
And yet these things that you consider, things that others do not value, you have done quite much with these things that you consider others do not value, that have done wonders for me. In Merlin, the things that spark your curiosity, the things that only you would know, to the degree that you do. It led me to an answer to something that I had not realized I had been asking the question of. To that I am grateful. I find a value in the things that you take pride in, that you are joyed by. And these things that you seek, these answers lost between the ages, these are the same things that I seek myself. For what purpose I do not know, but they yet hold answers that I may find out what lies in the story that I have yet to read of my own past. These are things that you know, things that you have experience with, and they are things that I wish to be able to explore with you and find value in together. So that you have a place where you feel wanted. Where the things that make you who you are have value to others. So that they are cherished and celebrated in the same way that anyone else would want to be appreciated.
The founder, who oversees House Nerleman, once had asked me a question similar to you, and I had given him a similar answer. You know what he told me?
Are you alright? I do not, for I am not him.
What is the value in ladles of antiquity? What purpose do they serve? They were not made by our hands. And then he asked me to leave.
To others, they add value. Seems that they do not see the point in considering that the world exists greater than beyond the forests of Eshma-Falas.
They do not.
There are those who had boundless curiosity, similar to your own. A daughter of that very same patron, whom I once called student. She was very much like you in that regard, that she saw a point to be curious, and not see it as a fruitless venture, that there are things of value to be seen beyond the worlds that one curates for themselves. They were wanted. They were wanted by me, and I missed them. I missed them dearly. Even if we have only recently reconnected, through the help of others.
Oh.
You can thank that one over there for making it possible. More than just him, though.
Hello.
There are many who came together to make such a thing possible. A simple task that yet became a great complexity. He nearly lost his life doing that. And yet he chose to allow curiosity to flourish. And I would see the same for your curiosities. For they have value. There is no weakness in wanting to know about the things beyond one's own world. much less a reason to feel that you are unwanted for it.
There was only one person who has ever wanted me. And I never spoke a single word to her.
Is this that person that you had alluded to in the past?
I do not know. I don't speak of her often. If I didn't have words for her, why should I speak of her now?
Just because she is gone from this world does not mean that her story must end. Memories are a valuable thing. We do not realize how much we miss them until they are gone. I know this more
This
than
is about
any
you,
other.
fuck. I'm talking about you.
How much lies beyond the reach of the fog for me. For one who is not shrouded in the same fog as I, making the memories be locked away within it when it yet doesn't exist. It's heartbreaking. They matter much to you. They cared about you. So they must have value to you.
She would have liked you, you know. She would have been ever so curious.
It would have been mutual.
Oh, I believe so.
But sadly, the world cannot operate on what ifs. As if we had only worked off of what if and what actually happens, we would never get anything done. I will never be able to meet them, but perhaps I would be able to know them through their memory and their story. And the only one who holds that is the one who they have given value and enrichment towards. The one who carries their story with them.
I don't know if I'm ready to give that yet.
And you do not have to. But know that if you ever wish to, that I will hear it. And I will see the value that you have put upon this life that touched yours so long ago. And know it to be true.
I will say this much. She is the one who gave me my name. Since I could not speak to her, she had to choose one for me. Ethereal
True name is not
Oh, it is every bit my true name. It is the name my mother gave me. It does not matter that I was not born of her. She called me a lost daughter of the forest. And it is my name. Whatever else others may know, it is my name. It is the name she chose for me.
Then cherish it. Let's know this, Euphoria. Regardless of who you were, or what path you walked, there are people that find value in in your company. Even if you do not think it to be true, there are people that see you as a light to them as much as the lights that surround us even now. So that you know it to be true. May carry a bit of light of my own with you so that it may always guide you when you feel you are in the dark.
Thank
you. Light your way so that you may always feel welcome even when the world around you feels like it rejects you. Because here you are not in their world, you are in mine. And you are welcome to be part of it.
Thank you, David. Thank you for welcoming me to your grove. I wish I had something. No, it is not the right words. It will please me when I return to bring you something to share.
If it brings you joy, then I would love to share in the things that you find enjoyable.
Tea.
The little things. Because even the little things can have the greatest value to those who are willing to see it.
Aye. Even the little things. I think it is time for me to return home. Or at least where I live.
I wish you a safe journey. The night has begun to fall. This place, the surroundings can be more dangerous.
You said you collect the small things that go through the arrows.
Never.
Small things people say do not matter. But what do you do with these things?
Appreciate them for those who no longer can. It is all we can do. Of course. After all,
Then may I give you something?
Yes?
I won't always be here. Taking out up in Dannad, unwrapping it, and you'll see a house banner. It's millennia old. Likely the first house made between a human and an elf, though the houses no longer exist. Sure, it doesn't matter to anybody else but me.
Thank you, Jax.
It's Galad. No, Echo Galad, but the name is quite a mouthful for humans.
Galad, then. Good day to all of you.
Good day, Atoria.
And I wish you safe passage back to wherever your path leads you this evening.
To trouble. We are going to go see what trouble the guards have created for their castle.
Are you sure we should return?
I am sure. Now is not the time. Not yet. One must rest.
Till your path leads you back to here, I shall await.
I will follow you, Letha. I suspect I will get lost. A little to the left.
Is there nothing I can say to convince you to sleep here tonight?
Not now. I cannot stay here.
I understand. Then a chair on the door it will be.
Oh, that's good. Now we need to show.
Me too.
Wow. That is what you were speaking of.
Quick note, yes, you did hear that.
Yes, we figured. I have wished more than anything else in my life. In the millennia I have lived, I wish I had known of those, so that I could have buried her with one, and so that I can still hear her voice. Let's head home. It passes for home. There was another thing Lysanthier of House and Arleman told me when he was asking me to leave. He said, no, I forgot what I was going to say. Whatever it was, it would have been unpleasant anyways. There is never a nice thing that elf said. I'm trying very hard to remember now, because it was a good one. Morgan wouldn't have minded. She would have loved to have heard her daughter's voice. Ithuriel's not lying when she says she never spoke a word to her. There is quite a story there. It will take time to learn about, though. It is a long story, and it is not one she enjoys telling. She does not like being vulnerable. I kind of wonder if we collected a bunch of people to listen to story time with me. What time is it? I should rest my throat, though, so I don't hurt myself too much. I think I actually made Advocate emotional, which is cool. I'm writing it, actually. So Folk is the artist who draws the beautiful pictures for me. And she drew a picture of Ithuriel's mommy. I am with you. I didn't want to tell the poor boy that I actually like spoons and forks and knives. I guess I will have this banner now of a house between humans and elves.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be nice of me to hang it somewhere in the house?
You might get questions from Thessalor if you were to see it.
I don't think it will be anything that he would know, given that he doesn't even remember what the town of Lulin is. So I'm writing it for Folk. To...
Well, did y'all have a fun chat?
Oh, yes, we did indeed. It was enjoyable.
I'm glad that y'all had a wonderful time.
How has...
How has your hunting gone?
You look at her basket, it's like, really, we've had a bountiful harvest.
Good.
Mother will be pleased. And hopefully it'll help people. We heard a lot of people getting injured today in Adwick, so...
All over.
Hope it'll help.
May your touch be balm for their hurts. We are headed to bed. May we wish you a good night.
You both as well. The tea's been quite lovely.
Can you,
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoy it. I have a new one that I shall bring. Because I'm going to steal it from a friend of mine.
Actually, have to go to town. She would just wear it for her.
Don't worry, I won't claim it as my own.
If only there were herbs for every kind of hurt.
I have heard many different things said, but I fear that the hurt I carry with me is not one that can be treated with herb. Do you think my blacksmith has returned?
I suspect, Azaria, that he is not going to be here today.
Well.
And if he is, I suspect he'll be injured in some manner, doing some moronic heroic deed or another.
Let us see which of our guards has survived, then. We worry for what this portends.
I mean that's fucking fair.
Greetings, guards. Which of your... Who is your captain, if we may ask?
Oh no, they're gone.
No, they're quite busy right now, madam.
All right. That is what I worried about. Good day, then, to the both of
You
you.
might want to fix your feet there.
Good night to you.
Is that better?
Yes, you almost look like you were a fish for a moment.
No, last I saw, she was wandering about out there.
Well, no, I saw them go over there. There's a whole art competition or some shit.
Right.
There's Cornwall's over there.
The art. We heard about it.
Yes, there's Art and Lord Cornwall's over there.
I'm not familiar with them.
What you say?
Are you talking about old fish stick?
This seems foolish and dangerous.
It's a place that we will not be. Well, how do you hope Dario survives? Screw him. He charged me money. And he wouldn't take that bribe. Luckily, we didn't have to pay it because he ended up dying.
It's closed.
Of course. Competition. Yes. We will wait. There is writing I have to do in my journal.
Would you care to share a meal, Azaria?
I would enjoy it, yes. Oh, our friend found his way over here. The coughing one. Yeah, she likes the light sparring with him. She thinks it's funny. Do you think the auditor is going to complain about us leaving the store closed again?
I doubt it, Athalia.
Okay. Next time, remind him that the 2 silver would help you keep it open more often. Good day, then, Lethal.
There is, Athalia. Before you go,
Yes.
bread or meat? Ignore my half-art.
I shall partake of both by combining them together and create some magic.
Sounds vile, but you are the elder. I shall do the same.
Oh. With that said, I do actually have to go. I have to get ready.
Yes, no. But you get to eat.
So I have. I shall stuff my chewy bread and tough meat, when it should be the other way around, into my mouth.
I'm also going to go.
Very well then. May you have a good night. Lethal.
Good night, Athalia.
Rest well.
I'll put a chair against the door.
That is normally, I would say that is a little bit more than necessary. But tonight, I think that would be wise. All right, everyone. Now that we've had a nice little cry. All right. Now I have to go shower. Because I'm... Were you there for that story?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Got to hear her talking about her mommy.
Yeah.
Her real mother. The one who raised her. In the forests of Amberskria.
And we were having such a pleasant day.
Next to Beatir, there was a lady, a young woman by the name of Morganan. She was the herbalist who lived outside of town. Her father had passed away some time ago. She lived alone, but she was known amongst the townsfolk for her kindly ways and for her skill of herb and poultice. Her sewing. She had a gift with words. She was a young lady, popular among the town, but she never seems to have found a suitor despite her age. Oh, I'm not going to give you the rest. You'll have to find out. Thank you, Chet.
Pieces are already coming together.
Oh, yeah. Authorial always has a sense of humor, so she'll go back to it. Ew, a wood elf. Gross. At least I'm glad I don't know that the grove is tainted.
Hey, excuse me, baby. Shit. Hey, don't mind me, boy. Fuck.
Hello, Roach. Okay, I'm going to relax my throat now and go shower. Good night, Elusive.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
I love your character.
Thank you. I love yours too.